Hi guys, welcome back. So today I wasn't even planning to film. Today's my day off and I was literally just gonna have lunch with my mom and then just kind of lounge around for the rest of the day. But since Chanel's new fall collection came out, I had to film a video on it so I can get it up for you guys, just so you guys can get a good look at it, you know, early on, so you guys can make a good decision about the collection and then go ahead and purchase it if you guys want to. But yeah, so I had to film today, even though I didn't want to, but here I am. I got ready. I'm sorry if I look a mess. I literally just did my makeup in 15 minutes and just whatever happens, and I was just gonna let it happen. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the video. Okay, so for those who don't know, Lucia Pica, she is Chanel's global creative makeup and color designer. I think that's her official title. She's not a creative director. She actually designs the colors. So she's a makeup and color designer. And so this is inspired by her trip to California, and she just loved the colors that she saw, and basically the colors that she saw in nature, she wanted to translate it into the collection. So you're gonna see a lot of blues, a lot of earth tones, and Lucia loves reds, so there's gonna be a lot of reds, a lot of there's just gonna be a lot of interesting colors that that's not usually as deep and as dark in typical fall collections, but it's definitely reminiscent of fall, but it's not totally fall. So you'll kind of see what I'm talking about as we kind of jump into it. Even the titles and like the names of some of the colors, like you'll see, are very inspired by nature and what she saw. Okay, so I only own a few pieces from the collection, and even though it's only a few pieces, it's actually, I bought quite a bit of them just because they're so pretty. And usually I don't even get collections like that. Like I'll only buy like a piece or two, or sometimes I won't even buy them. But this one, I just thought it's so pretty that I just had to get it. And mainly, you know, I had to get it to show you guys. So the first thing I want to talk about is the palette essential. So this is what the box looks like, typical box. So you guys might have already seen this online, on Instagram, on social media somehow. So this is the essential palette, and this is permanent. So it comes in 3 different shades. This one is beige clear, the one up is beige medium, and then the deepest one that we have is beige intense. I haven't played with beige medium or beige intense, but I got beige clear because I know this one would suit me. So this one is the concealer, this is a blush, and this is a highlighter. I haven't really experimented with this just yet, but I can do like a video just kind of explaining to you guys how to do it or how I use it, just so you guys can get like a good idea on how to use this little guy. What I do want to let you guys know is if you're a makeup artist, this would probably be your dream, because this is so easy to use, and I could definitely see how I could have all 3 of them in my freelance kit, and just, you know, it could be such a quick and easy look that this will be really good. So I think I am going to film a video on how to use this little guy. So like I said, concealer, blush, highlighter, and you could use this every day just to like touch up or just as your everyday look. This is so convenient for the traveling woman, essentially. If you need just something real quick to travel with, this would be ideal. Okay, so we have that. So Lucia also released 2 eyeshadow palettes, one of them called Road Movie and the other one called City Lights. And let me do City Lights first, and you guys are gonna understand why in a second. So when I saw this palette, I just thought it was absolutely beautiful, and it definitely lives up to its name, City Lights. I'm just gonna get rid of like these little guys so you guys can see the color. So it comes in a quad like that and has a lot of taupes, a lot of pinks, and it literally just reminds you of City Light, how there's so much light to it, there's so much warmth, and it's just so beautiful. So let me go ahead and swatch this for you guys. And and you guys know I don't even like shimmers like that. I don't even like Chanel eyeshadows like that, to be honest. But this one, once I swatched it, I was like, oh dear. It was just so beautiful, and I hope you guys can see it. So we have all the colors going across this way, and I feel like the formulation of this eyeshadow is a little different than the other eyeshadows. This one's just a little more creamy. It's more smooth. I just like how it blends a little better. But yeah, so it has some purple undertones, some bronze undertones. So overall, it's more of a cool tone palette as opposed to a warm tone palette. It's more of like a neutral to cool. I don't see too many warm nuances in it. It kind of reminds me of either Tissé Rivoli or Tissé Mystic Eyes or Tissé Dimensions. Like if you mix all those together, and I know sometimes you look at an eyeshadow palette that Chanel launches and you're like, didn't they already have that? But once you swatch them, you're gonna see that they're different. Chanel doesn't really like to launch anything that's the same. So even if it looks the same, it's different because Chanel likes to be very nuanced. So yeah. Okay, the next palette that we have is called Road Movie, and this one is definitely a lot more inspired by the beach, I would say. Like, so you have like the blue and the teals of the water, and then like the gray and the brown of the sand, and how they kind of come together into like a beautiful combination like that. Like they're so complementary of each other. And you're gonna see why I decided to swatch this one last, because the pigment in this blue is ridiculous, especially this teal right here. I've never swatched a stronger blue, and you're gonna see why. When I first bought this, like I wanted to try it because I don't own blue eyeshadow and it's very out of my comfort zone, but I really want to experiment with it, and I felt like this was like a good safe palette to have, especially since you have like this beautiful like nice brown right here, and this is like my ideal transition color. Like it has the perfect amount of like gray in it. It's just the perfect amount of ash in it. I like my transition colors to be a little ashier, and so I saw this transition color and I thought it was gonna be perfect for like a nice blue smoky eye. So when I first got this, I went ahead and I went home and I played with it, and I gave myself like a really nice blue smoky eye just so I can see what it was gonna look like. Okay, so afterwards, you know, I gave myself the blue smoky eye, whatever, and I liked it. I'm in the middle of swatching it for you guys in case you're wondering what I'm doing down here. Okay, so I gave myself this blue smoky eye and I love the way it turned out. And so I got a makeup remover because, you know, it was right before I was gonna wash my face. And I just got myself an eye makeup remover, and I went ahead and just cleaned my eyes. But there was still like some blue rimmed around my eyes, which I'm like, it's fine, I'll just wash my face. So what I do is that I double cleanse. I always double cleanse my face every night. So that's like 3 cycles of washing. And I took a shower. But when I stepped out of the shower, I looked in the mirror and the blue was still there. Like it was still rimmed around my eyes. And I'm like, okay, no biggie. Let me just get a Q-tip. I'll just get a Q-tip and I'll wipe it off. Well, let me tell you that the Q-tip was just not coming off. It more so pretty much just stained my lashes. Like it stained my eyes. Like my eyes were rimmed and lined blue, and there was no way of taking it off. So I was like, okay, you know what, screw it, let me just go to bed. I go to bed, I wake up the next morning and the blue is still there. And I mean, it's not like an obnoxious blue or anything, but like my eyes, it just looked like I was wearing blue eyeliner. And so I literally had no choice. I woke up, put mascara on, like took some more of the blue eyeshadow, smudged it out a little bit, and just called it a look because it was not coming off. And I'm actually gonna show you. So I just went ahead and swatched it for you guys. So you have the darkest, like it's almost like a navy blue, I want to say, and then you have like this really pretty teal, and then you have like the bronze and like a nice transition color, and I hope you guys are going to be able to see all of that. So yeah, the navy, you have like the teal, the bronze, and then that like nice taupey transition color that I love. I think that's like my favorite color that Chanel has ever released. Like it's just so beautiful. But like you can kind of see how like she was inspired by the coast of California, and I'm not just saying that because I live in California, but you can kind of see how she was very inspired by the beautiful coast and the waters and how they came together into like a nice beautiful symphony of color. And that's why I really enjoyed this palette, because it wasn't like, I don't feel like it's too obnoxious of a blue. Like it's a very wearable blue. So I went ahead and grabbed it. Like I was explaining to you guys in the story, this blue is very difficult to, like it does not want to come off. Hold on. So I'm literally wiping. You see me wiping my hands, but, and I sprayed makeup remover on this cloth, by the way, and like my fingers are still blue. Like it's still blue. And watch, even when, and I'm even gonna go ahead and like wipe this off for you guys so you guys can see. And I'm not being delicate either. It won't move. Like this blue is ridiculous. Like it's so pigmented. You know, a lot of shadows, sometimes you could just like kind of remove it with a tissue. There's some residue, but it's not that bad. This, like, you can't just take it off with a tissue. Like even with makeup remover, like I sprayed like brush cleanser with it, so it has like a makeup dissolving agent in it, and it's still not coming off. So just want to let you guys know that if you go ahead and you purchase this palette, to be warned and to use this blue very delicately, because you might have some trouble removing it. But yeah, no, but otherwise it's such a beautiful palette, and I definitely recommend that you guys get it. It's just so pretty. the next thing that's in the collection, and I only got one of them unfortunately because I wasn't a huge fan of the other one, and it is the cream eyeshadow. And it is the cream eyeshadow in the color Memory. So this color, it's very bronze, and it's not a color that we have in the permanent collection. So this is it right here at the bottom. It's like a really beautiful bronze. It kind of reminds me of a color, I think it was Mirage, that we had previously in the other cream shadow collection. I think it kind of reminds me of Mirage, but this one has a little more gold in it. Mirage was a little more bronze. This one has a little more gold. But this is a Memory, and it's so pretty. I don't know, I'm wearing it today. I don't know if you guys can see it, probably not. It's on my eyes. That's all I'm wearing today. I just got some cream shadow and just kind of like buffed it into my eyes and just kind of left it at that because I was lazy, because I wasn't gonna film today, but here I am. And even this one, like when you wipe it off with a towel, like it's still there. It won't move on you. So if you're ever worried about any of the cream eyeshadows like budging on you, it's not gonna happen. Like, don't even worry about that. But yeah, so we have that one, and then there's another cream eyeshadow called Urban that I didn't get because I didn't need a blue cream eyeshadow, so I just didn't get it, but it is available for you guys to purchase if you want. Like I said, I didn't grab everything from the new collection. I just grabbed a couple pieces that I liked and I knew I would keep using. Like, you know, I didn't grab Urban because it's a blue cream eyeshadow and I knew I was never going to use it. It's just going to sit there and I didn't want it to go to waste, so I didn't buy that one. But that pretty much wraps it up for eyes. So she also released a couple of lip colors and some nail polishes, and I'm actually very excited for those. So one of the things she released was this one, and it is an addition to the Rouge Allure ink. As you guys probably know, the Rouge Allure ink kind of took the Chanel world by storm last year when they came out, because it's kind of like our version of the liquid lip. And when this color came out, I was so excited because it is like the perfect nude for me. It's a lot more different from number 140. This is it right here. 140 has a little more peach in it. This is number 156, by the way. It's called Lost. This one has a little more coral, I feel. It's like a muted coral almost, and I love it. It's like the perfect nude on me. I tried it on and I like died. Like it was just so pretty. And she did release another one. She released another one, I believe it was called Highway. Yeah, I think it was called Highway. That one is limited edition, and I think this one, Lost, is more, it's here to stay. It's gonna stay in the new permanent collection of the Rouge Allure inks, which I'm very happy about because they've been needing another nude in the Rouge Allure inks. Like, it's so full of brights and reds, like we needed a good nude. So the other one's Highway, and it's more of an orange. I don't wear orange, so I didn't grab it, of course. Like, I didn't need it, so I didn't grab it. She also released 2 Rouge Allure Velvets and 2 Rouge Cocoa lipsticks, so that's 4 lipsticks. But I actually only got 2 lipsticks. I actually just got Nightfall. Nightfall is definitely more of a burnt red. As she would describe it, it's a red, and I know it looks kind of dark in the bullet. Like, I would look at it and it looks pretty dark in the bullet, but when you swatch it, it is more of a, it's more of a true red. Not even like a true, well, to me it doesn't seem like a burnt red, more as it's just a red. It doesn't look very burnt to me. It's not too deep, it's not too light, it's not too orange, and it's not too pink. It's just a really good red. So I typically don't sport red lipsticks, as you guys possibly have already realized at this point. I don't sport red lipsticks, but I love the look of red lips and I like the empowerment of red lips. So on occasion I will sport it, but I typically don't. But this was just a really pretty red that I felt like I could definitely rock and have in my collection. So I went ahead and picked that one up. The other one the other Rouge Allure Velvet that I didn't pick up, I believe is called First Light. And it's like a very bright poppy red. It's orange. Again, I don't do orange, so I just didn't pick it up. But this one I did pick up, and this one is Daylight, and it's like a light beige. It's a nude, so of course I went ahead and had to grab the nude because, you know, I like my nudes. And of course, let me go ahead and swatch this for you. So this nude is definitely more on the orange side. I like my nudes a little on the cool side. I like I like everything a little gray on me. I don't like anything too warm. So this is what it looks like, and this is kind of like a light beige, and this one's called Daylight. It's really pretty. It's not too orange. It has like a good peach to it. The other one that I didn't purchase was Experimental, and that one is like a bright coral, which again, orange, not me, wasn't gonna do it. But I did grab this one because it's nice and nude. So that's a good color to have. That one is limited edition though, so if you like it, I would go ahead and grab it. And then she released 3 nail colors, but I only bought 2 of them. So I have Horizon Line and Nude Dawn. The one that I don't have is Rouge Noir, and it's just like it's a deep red. And I believe that color is only released in the US, like no other country has it. But even though it is exclusive to the US, I don't know, I looked at it and I didn't really want it. It's a deep red, and I feel like I have plenty of those deep reds. But even though you guys are probably like, okay, yeah, but you probably have these already, and I probably do, but I had to grab these because like they're nudes, and like I love taupes and grays and nudes and browns on my nails. I'm actually wearing Nude Dawn right now on my nails, if you guys can see. So it's just a really pretty gray, like taupey, purplish. It's just like a really pretty color, and I think it's very flattering. And the other one that I have is Horizon Line, and this one I actually have on my toes, but I'm not about to lift my feet up to show you guys. We're not on that level yet. But so this one's Horizon Line, and this one's definitely more of like a metal gray. It has a little bit of blue in it. It's very cool tone. It's not as cool or as stark as monochrome, but it's like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. It's just a really pretty color. I'm like trying to look at my toes too. It pretty much just kind of looks like concrete to me, which I definitely enjoy. So those are the 2 nail polishes that I got that I would definitely recommend that you guys grab, because I have a feeling that these are gonna go, because it's such a pretty color. But then again, maybe no one else is gonna share my same taste. Who knows? But yeah, that was it for the collection. I didn't, like, surprisingly this time there wasn't that many that I didn't grab, but the ones that I did grab I feel are really pretty, and it kind of give you guys like a good representation of what the whole collection is about. And I definitely suggest that you guys go look at it, at least the nail polishes and the nude lips. Definitely. And then I suggest you guys go look at the Essential palette too, because it's actually a really interesting concept that she came up with, and I will do a video on it where I kind of like demonstrate how you guys can use it and how to adapt it to your everyday life. Like that would be really fun too. But other than that, I hope you guys found this video helpful. I will put some links down below to the collection if you guys want to like kind of research it on your own. I'll go ahead and do that. But I hope you guys found this video helpful. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to comment down below. I don't think the phone number that I left down below works anymore. I think we discontinued that app because it wasn't very popular. But you guys can always like DM me on Instagram or, you know, on YouTube, wherever you guys, you know, want to talk to me. I will respond. I always do. I actually had a couple people email me, and that was amazing. Like, I love emails. So yeah, questions, comments, concerns, reach out to me. I will respond. Give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys again next time. Bye.